If you say so. Trap ahead!
Maybe we should try talking to them.
How may I serve? Right away.
What? You may applaud. No sweat.
They were clearly no match. Impressive!
Best one yet.
Was that all?
All right. Trap. You may applaud. Got the nail on that one. Best one yet. Sounds like a plan. Heads up. Trap.
Big spell, buddy! Heads up! Wait, she was a sister. That explains some of my...
That will do quite nicely.
If you say so. Sounds like a plan. They never learn, do they? Yeah.
No! Tacilis, my love! I gave it all for you! You were once my friend. You can help me. Save me from this torment.
Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away.
Blah. I say leave her here. She seems to be in just about the right amount of pain.
Tacilis, my beloved. He's flayed me, trapped me. He drains me. I am nothing but fuel to him. Fuel for the magic that brings Bellephos's demon servants to this world. I beg you, save me, and in so doing, end the demon's invasion of Gracklstew. I gave it to Tacilis, and in return he did this. Please, I know how you could get to where it is, but you must help me. Yes, excruciating. My spirit is torn in all directions. my mind unravels. If not simply to end my suffering, then do it for yourself. Tasilis and his master have taken the moon tear to their hidden ritual site. I can give you information that will take you there. Oh, by all the hells, by the shadows of the abyss, free me! There is a stone in the ritual circle at my feet. It is attuned to Balafos, and it drains my power. Remove it, and his power over me will be ended, the demons vanished, and Gracklestew saved. I understand your hatred, my old friend, but you do not wish to banish me to the corrosive waters of the Silver Sea, to the endless torment of imprisonment by the Archons. Is it possible that you hate me so much, after all we have been through? Yes, a perfect end. Painless banishment to the Inferno. Ah, sweet, wonderful mercy. My life force will shatter, and I will reform in the abyss. As painful as any death, but at least I will be free. I understand your hatred, my old friend. Is it possible? Anything but that. Just take the stone out and kill me, please. I can pay you with information. Yes, I will help you. In our camp, there is a strange relic. It is a travel stone, a nexus between places. It will take you to any location to which it is attuned. Take the stone from beneath my feet and use it on the relic in the camp. It will open the way to Balafos, where you can make drow and demon pay for what they have done. And now, do it. End my suffering. Now! Yes! I feel it! Freedom!
Sure. If you say so. All right. Sounds like a plan.
The altar uses attunement stones to change the portal's location. Theoretically, we should be able to use those stones we got earlier to follow Tassilius.
We should make sure we're prepared before opening a portal to some unknown location.
Well, nothing bad came out. That's a good sign, right?
It means they're not expecting us. We should go now before it's too late.
Let's not rush to our deaths unprepared. Make sure everything is in order before stepping through that portal. We may not be coming back.
What is it you require?
I was afraid I wouldn't have the power to bring you here. We are in a place between places. I brought you here with the last breath of power in my wasting soul, augmented by the power of the Moon Tier. I am Gareth Dawntreader. My brother and I founded the Order of the Burning Dawn long ago, and we bound ourselves to Belafos the Hated to do it. By doing so, we set into motion the events that you are facing today. Because I fear the demon's plot is coming to fruition. And perhaps, if you are armed with the right information, you can stop it. My brother and I had heard legends of the Moon Tier, a powerful elven relic that could bring peace to Toril at last. We made finding this relic our cause, for every young guild must have one, and swore to do all we could to find it. But we had naught but the clothes on our backs and the weapons in our hands. So we sought a patron, someone who could lend us aid as we nourished our young order. The demon Belafos came to us in the form of a spirit of fortune. We were young, ambitious, foolish. We saw only the glory of finding a powerful relic. We could not see the demon's true intentions. No, it was well guarded. By the elves, I now learn. By the good people of House Maethelin and the others among their village.
Before I failed them.
Liddy.
Sometime after the oath was made, we noticed strange things. I first noticed my brother's wild mood swings, from gentle to violent in the blink of an eye. I found that thought came less easily to me, and that I hungered only for raw meat. We began to hear only words of hatred and pain coming from one another. My brother tore at me for being soft, while I attacked him for his lesser intelligence. In front of the founding members of the Order, my brother and I fell apart. Greed, pride, wrath, all in the space of moments, all directed at one another. It was more than a sane mind could bear. The gods abandoned us the moment we swore an oath to Belafos the Betrayer. An oath that the demon had no intention of keeping. My brother and I fought atop a tower not much different from this place. I remember clearly the rage and pain I felt as we attacked one another. As clearly as I remember my brother's face, frozen in sudden revelation as I drew my dagger across his throat. As I watched him die, I realized that he had fatally struck me as well. I took my final breath right where you stand. From afar, I could hear the cursed demon's laughter over the winds. The demon's power over us faded as we died. In the Mad One's eyes, our order was forgotten. Yes, the stain of our mistaken oath to Bellefoss never touched the legacy of the Order, despite the beliefs of many overzealous knights to the contrary. It pains me to see what has befallen our Order. It appears that my brother and I are not the only ones empowered to make terrible misjudgments. A crude attempt to communicate to you the urgency of the situation. My power is limited, even now, in the vicinity of the Moon Tier. I had only the language of dreams with which to craft my message. My apologies for the abstract nature of the missives. Dreams are nothing if not an imperfect medium. You have a decision to make, one that could have consequences both great and small. The near certainty of victory at the cost of a relic of powerful divinity, or the preservation of that relic at the risk of losing everything. If you do not destroy the object our Order was founded to find, you risk the demon completing his ascension. But if you do, you commit a great blasphemy against a goddess of the Seldarine. And there may yet be a third option. It may be possible for a faithful follower of Sehanine to cleanse the relic of its corruption. It is the ultimate sacrifice. Her body will die, but her soul could live on inside the relic. Perhaps it is not your choice after all, but you must be ready to do what you must. Speak with your companions and hear their concerns. You may find that their wishes simplify the decision, or possibly make it more difficult yet. Make your decision, and face the demon in final battle. Remember my story, and know that conflict among close friends and family can be deadlier than the deadliest enemies. My friend, I must go. I give my final spark of power to maintain this place, so you can make your decision and speak what may be your last words to your friends. The only answers you need are the ones you shall provide. The Moon Tier and the demon await. Oblivion calls to me, and I must answer. God's favor on you, champion of the Burning Dawn. May the gods have mercy on us all.
What were all that about?
The founder of our guild telling us we have a big decision to make.
Oh, is that all?
And what have you decided? What more do you need to know? Bellefoss has the Moon Tier. He will use it to complete his ascension. If he does, he could become a demon lord. He'd return to the Abyss as a god.
Oh no. Guess who he'll come after first? Hint, us.
If I may put forth an unpopular position, while I disagree violently with Tarmakos's methods, his argument does have merit. If we fail to reach Bellefoss in time, then he will most certainly use the Moon Tier to gain immense power.
We've seen that the Moon Tier is corrupted. What? I hate to say it, but what if it wants to be used this way?
I will certainly go along with your decision. I don't wish to see the lovely Elidia upset, but we should weigh the possibility that choosing her wishes over the security of Faerûn could be problematic.
And what have you decided? No, you can't. I can't.
Let us take advantage of your founder's gift. Take a moment, speak with each of us, and prepare yourself. The battle we go to will very likely be our last.
A moment of silence before the storm. This is a blessing among blessings. You believe we should destroy the moon tier. I feel that would be a terrible mistake. I have faith that cleansing the moon tier will render it useless to Belafos's plans. Once the light of Sehanine shines within it once more, the demon will be unable to draw power from it. Destroying it will only remove a light from the world and displease the gods. Surely the sacrifice of one elf is a lesser loss than the destruction of a holy relic of Sehanine. Of course, you have that right. I pray only that when the time comes, you see clearly and allow me to do what I must. It has been a long, strange journey, my friend. When we met under threat of a mercenary attack, I never thought one day it would become so difficult to say goodbye to you. Your decision to conscript the knight has made that easier, but our friendship goes back further than that. Back to the day your guildmates died. He is quite the warrior, I will admit, and a more steadfast opponent of demons one will never find.
I had a feeling you might come talk to me. Oh, not that I don't want to talk to you, but you probably want to discuss plans and tactics and whatnot. Honestly, I have no idea what to do. Other than beating up the demon, that is. I assume that's a given? Don't I? I mean, we've been travelling together for a while now. I've seen and done things I never imagined. Things none of my mentors could ever show me. I mean, after this, I get to go home to Longsaddle, but it'll pale next to the swamps of the Evermoors, the dangers of Luskan, the sour odour and casual insanity of the Darrow. Well, there's one part I won't miss. Oh, I knew you'd ask me that. On one hand, demon apocalypses are bad, so we should try to stop them. On the other hand, I never thought I'd be involved in choosing whether a friend lives or dies. And gods curse me, I think we have to destroy the moon tier. Oh, Lydia will be furious, but she'll be alive, and Belafos will be stopped. It's like trying to decide which bowl of week-old vegetable stew to eat. You know, no matter which way you choose, you're just going to be sick afterwards. Ooh, you're very confident, aren't you? I wish I was so sure. I've changed my pants several times since we've been here, you know. Figuratively, I mean. There really isn't anywhere to change in the astral plane. I just want to say that it's been an honour fighting and travelling with you. That day my caravan was attacked and I pretended to be a corpse so the mercenaries would take me to the cave where I met you. That was the best day of my life. I should, go get prepared for the battle. I can feel the weepies coming on.
I can do that.
Ah, you big baby. Come to share a bit of a cry and find someone to hug, have you? Well, you won't find that here, me friend. This is a time for celebration and glory, not for weeping and carrying on. Aye, I am. What better way for a soldier to die than battling a great demon and dying to save the world? You don't have to give me the pep talk. You've known me long enough to know I'm ready to die if it comes to it. If I make it through this, I'm heading back home to help out me clan. A few months with them and I'll probably be pestering you for whatever quest you happen to be doing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got preparations to make. I don't plan to meet Clangeddon without the shiniest armor you ever seen.
Of course, as you wish.
This might not be the best time to speak to me. Things are a little intense, as you might already know. It sounds like Liddy's all ready to die to save the moon tier. And all I can think is how badly I don't want that to happen. She took her out like me and gave him something to live for. Before her, it were all wall-to-wall drinks, women, rash ideas. If she's gone, what's the bloody point? Kind of you to say that, but I feel like I'm one bad day from falling back into my old habits, and this has been one bleeding dung pile of a day. That elf woman over there is the best thing that ever happened to me. Friend or lover, cleric or angel, she makes me feel more than just another drunken dwarf, pinching asses and stinking up the place. And the only way to save her is to go against everything she believes in, and destroy the one object in all the world more precious to her than life itself. Curse the gods, it's not bloody fair. I'm a dog wearing a better man's clothes. I always will be. And when Liddy's gone, those clothes are coming off. That's not exactly what I meant. But come to think of it, it's not that far off. I've got to get my head straight for the battle. I'll be ready when it's time to go. And it's been great battling evil with you. If we live through this, I owe you a drink.
Hey! Over here! I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't think we're in the Underdark anymore. The others don't seem to be aware, so I think I might be dreaming. I figured I'd go stab the dwarf to make sure. Tough decision. So many options. Perhaps one, then the other. Or both at the same time. The bearded one would seem the easier target. The other one is rather scary, isn't she? You know, dream person, I never thought I'd be doing anything like this. I figured that it was just enough to be Lord of the Dark, but now I'm Lord of the Dark, protector of the world. The women shall swoon. The men shall coo. My power shall be such that my merest effort will break the wind. Truly it shall, and the world will bow before the mighty Ishkin, Lord of the Dark. Of course I shall be a benevolent ruler, assuming benevolent means what I think it means. Now go! We have much to do. A demon to kill. A band of companions to distract with insane ramblings so they don't realize my true power. Oh, forget that last part. The Lord of the Dark demands it.
At once.
When I heard that some members of the Burning Dawn survived the initial raids, I was nearly driven mad with rage. I was so certain that our mission to rid the world of the spawn of Belafos had failed. Yet here we are, allies against the demon. And I now believe you to be as righteous as myself. I sense you shall not betray our cause. You have. And bit by bit, I have listened. And I have witnessed. I have done, and will continue to do, terrible things in my quest to see that no demon or devil gains a hold on this world. But today, our course is clear. Evil will kneel before us to be judged, and what judgment we shall pass together! Destroying the Moon Tier will deal the demon a powerful blow. We might banish Belafos for a century. Longer, even. Then you are unsure of your decision. Do not let these companions of yours pull you from the right path. There is only one true solution to this problem. Destroy the relic. Defeat the demon. I have prayers to give and blessings to ask before the coming confrontation. Make your peace with your friends and enter battle prepared.
It's an interesting time, isn't it, my friend? To battle, to the last, with the fates of friends and the civilized world at our fingertips. I was a fugitive from Menzo Berenzan when we met, hiding in a lawless city of pirates. Now I wear my true face among friends, and I lay my life on the line for the Sword Coast. It is funny how things work out. Lydia has made it clear that it is not my decision. Of all of us, she only seems to trust your counsel. Far be it from me to second-guess another's faith, but in a situation like this, we need a sure thing. And of our options, destroying the Moon Tier would seem to be the best. The demon hopes to draw power from the Moon Tier to fuel its ritual. It's possible that even if the relic is cleansed, it could still give the demon the divine spark it needs to ascend. Lydia is willing to wager her life that a consecrated Moon Tier would be useless to Belafos. Knowing what my brother is capable of, I'm not so sure. He may be an overzealous, mass-murdering madman, but that doesn't preclude him from being right. From time to time. I should take a moment to go over my spells, and try to remember everything I know about demons. Speak with our friends. I will be there when the time comes.
A moment of silence before the storm. You believe we should destroy the Moon Tier. I have faith that cleansing the Moon Tier will render it useless to Belafos's plan. Destroying it will only remove a light from the world and... Of course. It has been a long, strange journey, my friend. Your decision to conscript the Knight has made that easier. He is quite the warrior.